Scruffy's not here. Hey, Scruffy, I got your food. But, you're not here. So I saw Scruffy was here earlier today. He brought out his water and he learned to completely ignore me. So I have a class going on right now. It's starting to get late, so they're going all out on the class. So I thought I'd escape and feed Scruffy. I'm about 10 minutes late, but I was about 10 minutes late last night too, and he was here. Well, if he's not here, I guess I'm gonna go back and continue my course, and I'll check here later. Okay, until then. Hey Scruffy, you're really late. Did you already eat? So I was about to give up. It's been several hours. You're lucky you're here. So I have your food already prepared, so I'll bring it out. Okay, so here it comes. So I got your meaty pate with kibble, and I put some chicken skin in there. Okay. So see, you're drinking the water. So yeah, I've been checking periodically to see if he'd come by, and he wasn't. So I was about to give up for the evening. And then this last check, he was at the water bowl, and he was drinking, and he turned around and saw me, and then he started walking towards the door. So I think he might have given up on me too. But you weren't here. I've been checking like every 10-15 minutes. So I don't know what happened to you, Scruffy. Where'd you go? Did you get to eat dinner somewhere else? Does your secret family take care of you? Yeah, your meows aren't that loud tonight either, so maybe yeah, you ate. And yeah, you're not really into the pets right now. So yeah, as a recap, there was a special class live session being offered this afternoon/evening, and they didn't say how long it was going to be. In the past, they've been maybe an hour to an hour and a half, and this one actually ran pretty long. It was over 2 hours. So the hour and a half mark was roughly when I feed Scruffy. So it looked like, yeah, we're going to go well past the 1.5 hour mark. So I decided to break from the class. They're recording it, so I figured, yeah, I can miss a few minutes and I can get the recording. And I came here, and he wasn't here. So I was only 10 minutes late, about how late I was yesterday, so he didn't even try to stick around today. So since Scruffy wasn't here, I went back to my class. Whoa, why are you scratching? Why are you scratching me? You being playful? Is that? So he kept swiping at me, but he didn't seem to be like angry. He just kept swiping at me. And I came closer to get pet, and he kept swiping at me. So anyway, the class finished. I think it was about 2 hours and 10 minutes, I think. And he swiped at me again. Where are you picking up these bad habits, Scruffy? Is that your new family? So I checked here again after the class, and yeah, he was still not here. And then ever since then, I've been checking every 10-15 minutes for the last several hours, and yeah, he hasn't been here. So I was just about to give up for the evening. So I actually kept his food out because I was actually optimistic he'd come back, but yeah, I was about to put his food away. Because the last 2 times he came late, though he was always here much sooner. He was, I think, here within 40 minutes, I think. So yeah, we're a couple hours past that. So the prior 2 times he never came back. And so he's 3 for 5. So I don't know where he's off to, why he's not coming. So the last 2, or the first 2 times, I assumed he probably caught some food or something, and so he wasn't hungry. But then the last 2 times he just came late. So I don't know what was going on there. I was coming up with a theory. Maybe he was being fed by somebody else, and their feeding time was overlapping with mine, and he'd rather start there. And maybe the recent or semi-recent daylight savings time changeover was affecting it. So I have not changed anything for daylight savings time, so I feed him at the real same time. But if there was somebody else feeding him and they changed times, maybe there could have been an overlap. I don't know. And so he was edging, and I don't know. But last several nights he's been here, so I kind of assume he's not getting food from somebody else, because I don't know where he'd be getting the food from. There's like one other house I keep mentioning that I think might be a possibility, but I don't think he can get back there. And I don't actually know what time they do the feedings. And he'd have to put up with other cats, because I think all the cats go there, and I don't know if the other cats beat up on Scruffy. Yeah, Scruffy's getting calm here. I think he wants his food. Want your food, Scruffy? I think you want your food, don't you? Okay, let's get you your food. Okay, let's get your food. It's a quiet meow, but I guess it's a meow. So Yeah, so whoever's, if there's somebody else feeding him, they're not doing much else. Yeah, he's definitely needs a brushing here. His hair keeps sticking up after I brush it. So I gave him, chicken skin again tonight, though no bone tonight. So I actually started preparing dinner like a half hour before my class. So I figured the class was going to run right up till his feeding time, so I didn't want to have to waste time making dinner after the class because it would just cause me to be even later with his dinner. So I tried to do everything beforehand. So I kind of planned I'd feed Scruffy on time, even if the class is going to run really long over, which it did. I decided I was probably going to break to feed Scruffy, and then I'll watch the rest on recording. But since he wasn't here, I went back to the course. But since I presumed I'd be on time, I didn't want to give him another chicken bone. I'll save that probably for tomorrow. But I figured, well, I'll give him a little extra chicken skin. I got a ton of it since I mentioned in the pack there were 7 pieces of chicken, which is much more than is usual. And so I was kind of surprised at how many pieces there were. So this also means there's a lot more skin. So I figured, I can give him a little bit of the skin, and there'd still be plenty. And the skin doesn't slow him down, I think, as much as the bone, so I figured I wouldn't have a lot of time to eat this evening since I had the class. So I didn't want to spend a lot of time out here with Scruffy tonight, if at all possible. So I did see Scruffy hanging around today, so that's why I was also surprised he wasn't here at dinner. I came out around lunchtime to bring out his water. I saw him sleeping on the edge of the deck near the step, and I tried to get a picture of that. Though I had to get it through the screen mesh, so I don't know if it came out or not. So I was curious what would happen when I come out, because yesterday he pretty much ignored me. And so today, when I came out to bring out his water, he did better than ignore me. It looked like he continued to stay asleep. I think he knew I was there. I hear, cats are very alert. They know what's going on. But I think he knew I was coming out here, and he knew I'm not a threat. So he decided, he didn't even want to interact with me, so he just stayed asleep. So I tried to film him from where I was, and he was still lying down. So Scruffy is continuing to learn how to ignore me. And then when I went back inside, I checked up on him again, and he was still asleep. I was actually a little worried maybe he was dead. But I saw him move, so he was okay. It's just, he didn't want anything to do with me, he just went to sleep. And then, I didn't see him, I think, the rest of the day. So I did go for a walk before my class. Figured be my last chance since I'd be in the class for the rest of the afternoon, evening. And yeah, it continued to heat up a little bit, so it was a little warmer today. So it was actually really nice outside. A lot of people at the park. So yeah, I think everyone was taking advantage of the really nice weather. So the park was really busy. I don't think I saw any cats. Saw lots of squirrels. Lots of people walking dogs. Yeah, so my leg is feeling a little better today, though. Yeah, so it was hurting yesterday, so I didn't do anything. So today, I didn't feel any major discomfort. Though I did my stretching exercise, and yeah, I'm not able to bend it any further. So I think about where I was. So still a little frustrated, but not much I can do except just keep waiting. Hope it heals. So I'm kind of expecting tomorrow to be busy, so not sure if I'm going to go for another walk or not. We'll see. So he's almost done with his food. I think there's just stuck meaty pate with real chicken and tuna stuck to the bowl on the bottom. So he's never really good at cleaning his plate. He never licks these clean. So I guess he doesn't like the meaty pates as much as the other stuff. Yeah, so I'm still really puzzled where Scruffy was. So I would be really curious to find out if somebody else was feeding him. So I don't really think so, but you never know. But he ate everything. So I'm gonna move the balls. Let him lick the bowl if he wants. No, don't want to lick it. Yeah, so he's not acting that hungry. So I'm glad this wasn't the smelly fish tonight, because I let it sit next to the door. So I was kind of expecting him to come back, but as time went on, the smelly fish would have really started smelling bad. It's pretty cold in the house, so it's almost like a refrigerator right now. So it's like he wants more food, but just not the food I gave him. Put the glove down. Just want more peps. So last night I tried petting him and he ran away, or walked away. So I think he just wants to groom himself. So I ate my chicken last night, and yeah, it came out really good. So the fresh batch of shake and bake went really well. Yeah, it tasted really good with the chicken. So yeah, since there were so many pieces, I actually have leftover, so I'll probably be eating it throughout the week. I didn't have any tonight. Maybe tomorrow. So I think there was one point where his paws looked whiter than they are now. So I think early summer, I thought his paws looked whiter. So last year they looked kind of dirty, so they look more like now. So I wonder if he just grows in a spurt of new fur at the beginning of summer. And it's all fresh and white, and then as the year goes on, it gets dirtier. So considering how late it is, yeah, the temperature's still not too bad. My hands are getting a little cold, but yeah, all things considered, it's still relatively nice. So what are you thinking, Scruffy? It's kind of a meow. Not sure what the meow means. There's another one. So I'm holding my glove out. Do you want pets? Or is that... Yeah, I think he wants pets. No more? On the head, huh? On the back. So he's very particular where he wants to be pet when he after eats. So I should go in pretty soon, Scruffy. So maybe waste a lot of time on you tonight since you weren't here. So I'm petting the heavily groomed spot right now. So I wonder if maybe he wants me to stroke that because of the fleas. I think my arm was in the way of the camera there. So it keeps moving. So I still haven't contacted my ISP concerning the login problem that I have, so I still haven't done that. Yeah, I still have a bunch of other things I need to do. Yeah, I've actually been remiss in following up on some emails. I had a cousin actually call me today because I haven't responded to my email, or to the email in a while. So it's calling to just check up on me. So it's nice I got to talk to him. But yeah, I'm behind on everything. It's really bad. So I'm trying to get that groom spot here. So Scruffy's starting to get more into the pets. Of course, I need to go in, call it a night. So his front paws moved there. So we're just gonna swipe again. Grooming again. So I didn't see him on the table last night when I went to bed. So not sure he plans to hang out tonight. Is he gonna leave the premises again? Or is he gonna stay here the rest of the night since he already left? Whoa. Okay, Scruffy, maybe that's where we need to stop here. Okay, so I think, yeah, I'm gonna call it quits. And yeah, the camera's losing focus. Yeah? What's wrong, Scruffy? So yeah, I don't like it when you swipe at me. For whatever reason, the camera's not focusing. There it goes. But yeah, so he swiped at me. And yeah, I did feel one of the claws catch. So yeah, I think stopping when he swipes at me is probably a good idea. Okay, Scruffy, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, folks, I'm gonna take off the glove, and I need to dump his water, so he's still here, but I need to go in, so I'm gonna scare him a little bit, because I need to walk that direction to dump the water. Okay, so I'll dump it in this bush here. Okay, good night, Scruffy. So, thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.